Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are going to head out to our next hunt target. We're doing our monk quest and we need to be level 40. I'm actually just taking the leisurely approach of getting my hunting log done. It does give me an extra boost of XP whenever I finish a batch. So Goobbue, Jungle Coeurl and Basalt Golem. So the Goobbue and the Jungle Coeurl we're going to find over in Eastern La Noscea. I think we need to go to Wineport for this one, so let's head on that way. If I can find it. Costa del Sol, Wineport. There it is. I know. I just like to clean up my hunting log before I do anything else, and then we'll get onto things like levs and stuff. Although having said that, if I was doing my challenge log, I'd be able to boost my XP a bit more because, you know, complete 5 dungeons, get another 11,300 on top of what you've got, and so on and so forth. So we've done bosom buddies. We've got not much. We've got reward for our bird rather than us. Lev quests. So that would boost what we're doing with our levs. Our fates. So if I do 5 more before the next 30 hours are up, we get 16,950 battles, so on and so forth. The main reason we do them is every 5 we complete, we get 10,000 gold, but we're not going to manage that this week. It's been one of those weeks. Let us. I have been, to be honest, focused on my publishing in between. Let's go. So we're looking for Goobbues and Jungle Coeurls. Now Jungle Coeurls are over, you go across the river where the toads are. And we'll just bounce down over to here behind where the Samurai Training Center is. There's our first Jungle Coeurl up there. Just jump off the bird, make sure he's going to hang around. I might feed him some extra greens before we go. Might feed myself some extra greens before we go because need to. I'm just looking for something that's pretty good, maybe not that. I know, looking for my bonuses. Alrighty, we'll just grab, not the rabbit pie, not the roll and berry cheesecake, not the tuna McBob. Orange juice, piety, vitality, and hit rate. Well, 2 of those don't count, but what will count each time is a 3% XP. So let's go irritate ourselves some large tentacled kitty cats. I mean large zappy tentacled kitty cats. Okay, thank you bird, that was good. That's 1. How many of these? 3, okay. Not so bad. I'm just going to draw him away from his friend there so I don't have to fight 2 of them at once because that gets a bit awkward. Alright, now we'll fight his friend as we can. Oops. Hi, nice kitty. That's 3. Yep, hunting log entry complete for kitty cats. Let's just avoid fighting the rest of them. We're going to grab our bird and we're going to go over to where the Goobbues play. Now the Goobbues play over here where these ponds are. See, down here? But you can probably start fighting them up here where this, in the main story quest you'll visit this tent. So we'll start up here and we'll just work our way down. Let's just jump off the bird and away we go. Probably started a little high actually, but that's fine. Just move our way down lower to here. Here's our first Goobbue. Oh, well, we have 11 minutes 56 to beat Jolly Green. Hi, nice to meet you. Okay. Well, we've got his attention. We don't want him to sneeze on us. think my bird is tanking for me. Oh, well, he was trying to tank for me. Okay, we're going to get this one done, no worries, as long as I don't get zapped too much. I don't think I've ever seen Jolly Green around before, actually. Oh! Oh no, I did not avoid the snot. Ew! Let me just fix that. That's going to leave a mark. Probably a very large green mark. Not called Jolly Green for nothing. Alrighty. Don't stand in the stupid. Oops, I missed that bonus again. Is that healing stuff? Nope. Oh dear, I'm out of healing. Oh no, I'm not. Alright, we completed the fate. That was worth 14,000 XP, so that was well worth doing, but what we came down here for were these Goobbues. I know they're not as big as Jolly Green, but let's not get too excited. Where is my bird? Did I kill my bird? Oh, I'm so sorry, bird. Alright, let's call him back. Look, I'm not fighting the Goobbues anymore. Well, okay, I'm not fighting that Goobbue anymore. Let's go find another one. Here, get your courage back, bird. We need to murder 3 of these big green monsters. That's what that punch does. Okay, good bird. Okay, we're not chasing those yet. We are chasing that one. There he is. He's a bit close to those raptors. Okay. Now, we need to go to Velociraptor, I think, for the next hunting target. Hunting targets. Oh, yeah, Velociraptor for Basalt, Golems, and Velociraptors. And then we'll go into the Coeurl Central Highlands for the rest. Sure, we got this. Alright, Basalt Golems, Velociraptor, the long climb means we want to go to Camp Overlook. Right. Now, ironically, we're going to be hitting the Velociraptors first because they're on the path before we get to the Basalt Golems. So let's go. No holds barred. These things won't hold anything back. Done. Let's go get this one. I'd rather not be fighting 2 of them. So we'll just pull this one a little bit this way, away from his friend. Turkey legs, you are not meant to be roast turkey, okay? Alrighty, how many of these? 5 of them. Well, that one's obliging. Okay, that's 3 out of 5. Let's go up the hill. And again. 4 of them. And your friend over here in the corner. Oops, don't stand there. And again. And again. Alright, that's Velociraptors done. Now we're going to have to avoid the nasty squawky birds. and maybe some other Velociraptors. That's 14,000 XP. Extra we got. What have we just joined? The only way is up. Winding known as long climb is one of the only two means to reach Camp Overlook. When this road is blocked by powerful warlocks looking to rob couriers and things, it is the residents of the camp who suffer. Defeat the Basalt Golems and ensure this. Oh, right. Well, look, a fate with Basalt Golems in it. That's a bonus. Now, remember what I said about these things not liking us? Yeah. So let's get rid of this one first because it will make life awkward if we don't. Alright, don't pick on my bird. Alright, I think that golem made some. Alrighty. Whoops, out of there. Wow, Ros. Don't get into it. Oh boy, you picked on all three of them, you idiot. Oh, we leveled, I wondered why. Doing the crazy here. Give it a minute, come over here, turkey. Beautiful. I think too we've made our quota. Oh, that's what I'm attacking? Man, those things are so annoying. Oh, here they are. There's got to be one more. There it is. That's it. Okay, so we came up here looking for Basalt Golems and there was a Phaeton, which is great. But if you don't have the Phaeton, just go down into this gully here and this is where the Basalt Golems will be. That you need for your hunt target. Now let's head on back up this way. It's called the long climb for a reason. We might stop just here, have a look in our hunting log. Hope nothing comes along and takes advantage of us. Highland Goobbues. Dragonhead, let's go. Coeurl Central Highlands. We're level 37 now, so we've managed to level up a whole level just on our hunting log. Which is kind of good. Let's go. Mind you, we are costing ourselves a small fortune in gold, because I think I've spent about 2,000 gold this episode, or in the last 2 episodes. Alrighty, let's go. Highland Goobbues, which are just outside the front gate, feral Crocs, which are a bit further down the path, and Redhorn Ogres, which are in entirely the opposite direction. Of course they are. So what we'll do is we'll deal with the two that are in the same direction, and then we'll head on back and deal with the other ones. Maybe there'll be a Phaeton. I can see there's a Phaeton behind me, but we really want to, I've just gone the wrong way. Oh, I knew that. So maybe that's the fate we want. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. No, it's not. That would be the big bad budgie fate, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's a bird over here. Alright, let's not worry about that fate just yet. I did run past a main story quest thing. Coming to terms. But we're trying not to do the main story quest until we get all of our classes leveled, so just going to hold off on that for a little bit. There's our Highland Goobbue. There's our Crocs as well. They're in the same area, so Central Highlands, there's Camp Dragonhead, and you come kind of south, and what we're looking for things in this area here. Alrighty, let's go and entertain ourselves with this one. How many of these? 5. Oh, this will be fun. Should be another one over that way. Oh no. Two. Alright. Now we're not looking for sheep with bad attitude, but this is where you get your wool from if you're crafting and you can't find any on the market. We are looking for Crocs. I forget how many, so we're going to just smack one and see. I know. Five. So alright, so we're up to 2 Goobbues out of 5 and 1 Croc out of 5. Let's make it 2 and 2. I'm pretty sure I saw another Croc up here somewhere. I know, just happily minding its own business. There it is. And that Goobbue's back, so good. Alrighty. I know, they're bitey little beggars. Two and 2. Let's go get this Goobbue. We'll make it 2, 3 and 2. Okay. We'll make it 4 and 2. This will work. It's not going to take us very long to get these done at all. There should be a Croc coming back over here somewhere. Oh wow, there's 2. Yeah, let's get them. Uh-oh, they might get us the way we're going. Okay, I need 1 more Croc and 1 more Goobbue. That was good, I'm glad we found that one there. Rightio, done. Let's go. Where'd I see the Goobbue? I know I got all turned about just then. So what I'm trying to teach myself to do even when I'm just out in the wild, not in the dungeon, is to use all of my mitigations as I do things, just to get in the habit of doing that, so that I can not forget to do it in a dungeon, basically. Alright, 30,000 for completing the hunting log entry for Pugilist 38, and then we got another 29,000 XP for completing the hunting log entry Pugilist 37, and that was on top of the XP that we got for killing the monsters themselves, so it's kind of handy to use your hunting log to level up with. Alright, Redhorn Ogre and a Snowstorm Goobbue, White Brim and Providence Point. Time to go for a fly. Okay, so Providence Point. There are two areas. Providence Point is this whole area up here. Your Redhorn ogres tend to be in this area here and this area here. There are other monsters up in here you want, but not many ogres. So we're going to fly straight across Camp Dragonhead and past the big hole in the ground, and then we're going to land about here. And that is where we'll find our Redhorn ogres. How many did we need? 5, radio. Trying to spike my bird. So we can start up here. Oh wait, is there a fate on up here? Yes. Okay, so in this fate, basically, actually we're probably not going to get all of it done. Let's get off the bird. Bird's going to stick around for a bit. In this fate we've got to murder these things. And they are actually fairly hard to murder, especially when they're going up on you. Oh no, what am I thinking? Don't stand in stupid. Oh, I disrupted stupid. Good. Alright, and 3. And 2. And 1. And 4. Alright, that's 2 Redhorn ogres. We need 5 of them for our hunting log. We need a lot more for our, to get the fate done. I'm gonna get my bird killed where I'm going. See what though, this fate's gonna get, if we can just live long enough, fate will be, oh! The fate will be good for us. I am using single, there we are, we leveled again. And that wasn't, oh that was from our hunting log I think. Because we got that big bonus. Fluffy, how you doing? Good. Let's get him. Don't let him get away with that sort of garbage, mate. Alright. So that little tentacle thing looks like it's an interrupt. Okay, we've got 3 minutes to kill the rest of the ones of these things that we need. We're not trying to go for caracals, so we are trying to avoid using area attacks so we don't have extra opponents that we didn't bank on. Let's get some health going. Alright, our shotgun's opened. I wonder what that does for us. Yes, new to the class. What are you talking about? Ah! Oh, I'm beating up a sheep. I'm so sorry, sheep. I was hoping to be beating up an ogre, so I don't have time to be picking on a sheep. Fluffy, please don't stand in stupid. Arm's length. Oh, wow. There's another one. We've got 2 minutes to finish off this fate. We are getting there. So this is a really handy fate to do if you've got a hunting log for Redhorn ogres. That was it. And you get an extra 18,800. But what I said about this area being, even without the fate, this whole area here is where you'll find your Redhorn ogres. Let's grab Fluffy because we're now going to have to fly to Whitebrim. What were we hunting at Whitebrim? Oh, I know. Hang on. Okay, over here for our Goobbues. So rather than run all that way, let's grab our bird. So once you've finished the, not the patches, but the main section for A Realm Reborn, you'll get the ability to fly. You just have to get to the end of A Realm Reborn, then you can fly, and then you've got a bunch of patches that you'll need to do. I can see our first Goobbue over here. Let's go get it. One Snowstorm Goobbue. How many of these did we need? A few, wasn't it? Let me just speed myself up a little bit. Watch out for that sneeze, it's devastating. Alright, let's go find the next one. Just stay away from the big bad budgies here. They just got a terrible temper. And they'll go for anything. They're like chickens on steroids or something. Crazy birds. Now we need to find 2 more of these Goobbues. In the dark. What time is it? It is 11:46 PM Aorsian time. Don't pick on the chinchillas either, they are cute and fluffy and devastating. Maybe avoid the chinchillas if you can. So we're at level 38, we need to be level 40 for our next monk quest. We probably need to look to, actually, I have not checked my gear. Let me just check my gear. Yeah, see, maybe put on some linen trousers, they're a bit warmer for a start. Now we're a whole item level 28. Okay. Don't remember seeing any down here. This is where your hippo serfs play. Alright. Snowstorm Goobbues in a snowstorm. Well, that's kind of fitting, isn't it? Maybe you get a snowstorm every time you murder them. Really? Well, look, I know I said don't pick on them, but hey, if they pick on you, that is an entirely different matter. Don't let the fluffy little monsters get away with it. Yeah, we. Cheeky beggars. Maybe I need to go closer to the fort for it. Let's see if that's a thing. I could have gone too far. I don't remember this part of the pugilists thing. I am lost. In a snowstorm. Kind of fitting, really. Okay, so we saw our first one up here, but that doesn't mean we didn't overfly several others. He hasn't respawned yet that we can see. Radio. I know I'm going on foot because I tend to miss things when I'm mounted. So there's one. Okay, that would be the same one, but that's okay because it won't count twice because we're killing it. But it won't count for just once because we're killing it twice. You get it? Now, I was thinking maybe we'd gone too far and there'd be some more down this way. So let's go see if that theory holds any water. Because the last lot we saw were in amongst the caracals as well. I didn't realise there were caracals in this area. Ah, there we are. Okay, yes. So just outside the gates of, there's another one over there. Alright. So, this area is your best bet for your ice thingy-me-what's-it Goobbues. Snowstorm Goobbues will get there. Okay. Level 39. Entry complete. Pugilist 40 got us another 16,000, and difficult rank complete earned us an extra bonus. So basically, each one of these headers is an entry. So sometimes you only get 1 in it, sometimes you get entries with 3 in it. You get the XP for the monsters, and then you get a reward at the top here for completing that entire entry. When you complete the entire difficulty level, you get this. Now, it's not going to let us start on the next difficulty level because we're not level 40 and it doesn't think we can handle it. Sigh. So we're going to have a look at our Immortal Flames hunting log and see what's in there. Okay, let's go to North Shroud for an Ixali Wind Talon. Where's my teleport? North Shroud. Actually, no, we're going to go to New Gridania. Bear with me, there's method to my madness. Because the wind talons aren't far away from the gate. So we're going to actually go to New Gridania. We're going to grab our Ethernet. And we're going to go to the Yellow Serpent Gate, which is North Shroud. And then we're going to go and get our Ixali talons, because they should be down in here, just on the other side of Etat's spire. So we want to go this way. Let me just grab my bird. So up this little path that you can barely see in the rain, past the Opo-Opos, who are definitely going to leave us alone because we're too big, mean and scary for them, and they're not silly, they're just not very nice. This is where our Ixali are. Except those are level 5s, so I'm thinking I'm looking for another batch of Ixali. And actually I should read my hunting log because it'll help me. North Shroud. Proud Creek. Over there. Okay, just not too far from Foregold Float. Oh, yeah, of course. The hunting area, the logging area. Alright, we got this. So yeah, there are 2 batches of Ixali. And I forgot about the second one. My bad. Actually, there are 3 batches, but we'll meet the other batch as we go. I don't want to go... Let me just think about this. Over there is the logging camp. You see those balloons? But we want to come to the entrance. As soon as I can, whoops, work out where it is. I know, this is the disadvantage of not going, oh there it is, not going over land. Let's just go back this way a little bit. Rightio. Let's get off the bird, because some of these critters are crazy. Level 46, okay, it's not that crazy, it knows it can take this. So we're going to get a good bit of XP out of it. I don't think this is the right area actually, but anyway. Let's see if we can find our bird. Okay, that's an Ixali Boldwing, but that's level 47. That's definitely not our bird, because we're supposed to be hunting level 21 things. Let me see if I can think about this for a minute. See, that's level 46. That's too big for us too. That's a cuddle. No, this is Proud Creek. Alright, let's go for a fly. What are we looking for? Ixali Wind Talons, but it should be level 21, so we are definitely in the wrong spot. But not by much, I should imagine. Ah, there's another one. Okay, that's the Ixali Boldwing we just saw. There. No, they are level 47. And that's a feint. Alright, well let's see if we can do this without getting murdered. I can definitely land here. Rightio bird, you and me. We failed the fate? Awesome. Now I don't have to worry too much about it now. I can't throw anything at him, can I? No. And I don't really want to fight both of them. I'm going to have to though, aren't I? Yes. Oh yeah, I'm going to be fighting both of them. Let's narrow it down. Oh yeah, I don't think we're up for this. Whoops. Don't stand there. Oh, no. Okay, we are definitely not powerful enough for that one. Let's return to Uldar. Alright, so we've gone as far as we can for our hunting log. Now, where did I think the levs were that were close to our level? Yeah, ouch, I'm so sorry. Ros, ow! Okay. Now, at this point, we've got to think about it. We can either do levs, or we can sign up for a dungeon. Let's just get our MP back. Okay, I've got healing potions, so we're pretty good for that. Alright, why don't we do a couple of duties? So we're going to Duty Finder. We're not going to be fussy. We're just going to go into leveling. And we're going to go join. Boom. Alright, let's get going. So when in doubt, you can quest. You can hunting log. That would be my first bet, just to clear it. And then the next thing I would say is do your questing. And then just wait. Hopefully the other DPS hasn't withdrawn. That would be sad. Usually when this happens, the other DPS is withdrawn, or the other one hasn't signed up, or sometimes they're busy and just hurriedly trying to finish something. All right, maybe we can get some good gear too. What's our gear level on? Yeah, level 25. Anything over level 25 is good. These guys are watching the cutscenes. We wait for them. Oh my gosh. What dungeon are we in? The Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh gosh, I don't think I've actually DPS'd with a monk. Oh no, I have, but not this character. Alright, let's follow the tank. The tank is Belenos Mistveil, so we're going to let Belenos call the shots. We're not going to make a pain of ourselves. Right, I'm going to grab this. Okay, alright. Let's not leave them to fight on their own though. I know, trying to get to it. Oh, wish granted. Let's go for a... Alright, we're gonna... This healer looks like they're just having a little bit of trouble, so we're gonna make ourselves not needed and try and get these monsters down as fast as we can. Alright, where's Belenos? There. Okay, the healer's back in stride now, we're good. They're a white mage, it's maybe their first character, possibly. So we've got a white mage, we've got a red mage, that's good. A little bit of extra healing. I'm going to just tab back, hopefully, to a mite that's near me. Little rat's going to run fast. Don't stand there. Actually... No. The trash is always hardest, just wait a minute. Okay, tank signal, time to go. Put that on it straight up. That on it. That on it. Go. That on. That on it. We got a white mage, paladin, a red mage, and a monk. Alright. Oops. I know, I don't know what the significance is of the notes, but it's always nice to get a bit of extra lore in, and looks like those guys enjoy it too, hopefully. Let me kick this open. Scanned leggings. Alright, I'll worry about loot in a minute. I think I'm kind of sort of maybe needed over here. Okay, more monsters. What's our loot doing? Item 26. Paladin Dragoon. Not for me. Right, I'm going to call need on that one. I know, we all need the gear. Some of them might have it. I can't go any faster, guys, I'm sorry. And that. Alright, the mask. Disciple of War. I'm going to call need on that one. Basically, I just need to get my gear level up. So if no one else needs it, they won't call on it. But if they do need it, they will. And then the game will decide. The more of these I can stop getting to my tank, the better. Okay. Okay, I need to... Good. Okay, what's that? Level 26. I don't know. That was meant to be control. I always get a little bit tense with these, it's like fairly stressful. Oh, blood. Can I sprint yet? No. But if I can keep up, maybe I can take this thing down before it gets to... Okay. Alright, we got it. Oh, good. Mapping the realm, Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak, nice one. Uh-oh. What do you mean I haven't seen this one yet? Oh my god. Lovely. What's this? Conjurer, White Mage. No, I'm not going to cast my lot for that one. Actually, I'll pass it. That way, it won't go to me. And I'll pass on that one as well. There we go. Okay, give these guys a minute. They're in cutscenes. So we had a new tank and a new White Mage. Wow. Zaradel, come back. Come back, come back, come back. No. I know. Don't you dare. Oh dear. Oh right, this is our red mage. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's never funny when your GPS does that to you. But now I know what will happen if, like, yeah, we just need to wait for these guys. We're in a cutscene and they've got the cutscene symbol. Oh gosh. Oops. Sometimes too you don't notice if someone's standing there and you go in and you make a mistake. So it's nice to know if I just kept running the other way, if I did that, then that monster would disappear. It's a really long cutscene. Maybe this is their first one. I know, now I'm starting to worry that the game's broken. Okay, I just need to wait. These guys aren't stuck because Zaradel did that, are they? Oh no, Belenos is back. I don't remember the cutscene taking this long. Maybe we've had a DC. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're good. You know, I forgot to put myself into part of this too. Ah! No, not what I wanted to do. Okay. 3, 2, 1, smash. And 4. Now I'm not using the limit break unless the tank calls it. We may have to get rid of some of the trash. That looks like it. Oops, ow, that was not fun. Because these are going to keep spawning, but I need to take the pressure off our healer. Gosh. How's the tank doing? It's doing just fine. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's give our tank a commendation for keeping things together. And thank you. Open the treasure chest. The red mage doesn't want the treasure, that's understandable. No, and no, I don't want either of those. Why did I get a player commendation? I thought our tank did pretty good. Alright, where are we at? Level 42. So basically that's the power of doing a dungeon run, is you level up so fast. At this level anyway. Let's go and see how we're going. That was a pretty good group, wasn't it? Except I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I? I am. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why that cutscene took so long. I've forgotten what it is though, so I think the first time it can take a bit. Alright, let us head on down to the Goldsmiths Guild. And toddle on inside. It looks like our next quest is ready for us, but guys, I think on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.